there's a lot of things that James Gunn has said that he said, I can't say everything.
Right.
Some of these things are rumors. Some of these things that people are talking about are not true.
But this shit here.
but this shit, you damn right, Superman. This shit here is 100% legit. Legit.
Now, you can put my stamp on it, goddammit.
But what I can say is true is that this fool ain't coming back. Please get your tickets for Double Toasted Live in Brooklyn, New York. That's going to be April 1st. You can go ahead and get your tickets now. We're going to be at the Roulette Intermedium where we were last time. Usually sell out in New York, so get your tickets now. You know, it was about a month ago, I believe. A lot of people were excited because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came out and said, I said Henry Cavill can come back.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
Black Adam. We should talk.
And everybody was excited. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pulled his, as being one of the most powerful people in Hollywood, pulled some rank and came in and said, I don't give a damn what anybody says over at Warner Brothers. I said that Henry Cavill is back as Superman.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But James Gunn said, I said he ain't.
And I got more hair.
Yeah, I got more hair and more power. James Gunn said, I don't give a damn what Dwayne Johnson said. I got the keys to the universe, and I said that bitch ain't coming back.
It's like that. And they did give him the keys.
They sure did. They told him. Henry Cavill said, man, they told me. Because Dwayne Johnson vouched for me, Warner Brothers, them brothers said, hey,
all five of them.
If Dwayne Johnson said that you can be back, then Mr. Cavill, you are free to tell the world that you are indeed back.
Shit, he said nothing but a word, boy. Let me get my phone out and tweet this shit out. He tweeted quick, didn't he?
Tweeted it, called up Netflix.
Yeah.
You can get that old ragged ass wig to somebody else. I'm back, baby.
Ragged ass wig?
I'm back.
Raggedy white ass wig.
Raggedy white ass Targaryen wig you got.
Yeah, Targaryen wig.
You could take that wig and wipe your ass with it.
Yeah, after I wipe mine.
Yeah.
No comeuppance.
Oh, Soups is back, baby.
Yeah, that's right. I don't need you. Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear me? You.
So what you say he was on?
No
he was tweeting out there. Yeah, baby. Guess who back?
Yeah, who back? Oh, Soup.
Yeah.
Soup.
So today he had to get on Instagram and Twitter and like, I had one brother say I can't come back.
He won't go. His phone going bling 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 bling. Oh man. Congratulations, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne. Dwayne.
It is with much sadness that I
said I can't come out and play no more.
That one brother said I can't play no more. I will miss y'all and
damn.
And they said I ain't Superman no more.
He's at home going like, y'all can't be playing my emotions like this, goddammit.
Boy, it really is.
And then Dwayne Johnson's like, look, man, I ain't tell you. Jump the gun, like jump the James Gunn.
Wow,
and go out there and start tweeting shit, talking shit.
Yeah, well, Warner Brothers told him that he could, man. The Warner Brothers said that you could, so it's official. It was reported by Mr. Cavill himself. He came out and he wrote a long statement, and it was really nice, man. And by the way, you know, there's a lot of things that James Gunn has said that he said, I can't say everything.
Right.
Some of these things are rumors. Some of these things that people are talking about are not true.
But this shit here.
But this shit, you damn right, Superman. This shit here is 100% legit. Legit.
Now, you can put my stamp on it, goddammit.
But what I can say is true is that this fool ain't coming back. Now, there are also some things that are being said where it doesn't seem like it could be completely bad. And it also kind of sounds in line with some other news that's coming out from DC. So this is the statement by Henry Cavill. And then we're going to read this and we're going to talk about our opinions on how we feel about this sudden news and this shakeup right here. So per Henry Cavill here, he says, I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran. Now, as some people know, James Gunn and Peter Safran's a producer. They came in as the team that will be the executives now that will be coming in and reshaping and retooling and hopefully adding some consistency and some coherency to the DC universe. But he says here, I just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October, so they told him. They said, hey, man, tell everybody.
Yeah. Damn.
He says, after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists. And the examples he sets for us are still there. Just not my Superman anymore.
Yeah.
My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards. Now, it's also said that Henry Cavill has had a meeting with James Gunn and Safran. Well, we just said that, but also not to just tell him you're out, but to maybe explore some other possibilities for the character. I mean, not the character, but the actor.
Okay.
Yeah, so James Gunn, who is really cool about this, man. And James Gunn did tell everybody at one time, he said, there's going to be some things that are going to happen and it's not going to sound good. It's going to actually make some people probably upset, but that's what happens when
Nobody's
you do these
starving,
things.
dude.
Henry Cavill is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill got money. Henry Cavill going to get money.
As long as he don't do any more Man from U.N.C.L. movies, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, I mean, I think that was a really gracious statement he did, so that was very nice. I mean, back in October, that was before they got rid of the guy that was doing the DC Universe before, right? Remember when before they shook it all up?
The one that was actually, that they chose to be the overseer or to be the one that sets the tone and the feeling for the DC Universe was Zack Snyder.
All right, okay.
So he got, he left and things have been kind of disarray with they were before, if you ask me. But, once this new executive, there was an executive that left, not to be confused with the executive that one of the Bobs that left over at Disney.
No, I'm talking about the other one that was like straight up like hemorrhaging money and stuff like that because of all this going on. And they were like, the board of directors like, this just got to stop.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they came in and said we got to this whole thing of putting so much emphasis in releasing movies on HBO. That's got to stop. Right. This whole thing with the DC Universe being all kind of crazy, that's got to stop.
And that kind of thing. Yeah. And also, I think it seems like, tell me if I'm wrong, they're trying to make it like two separate entities, but under one umbrella, like with Feige and Marvel Studios, and was it Avi Arad? He's head of Marvel Studios, right? No, he's the creator of Marvel Studios.
So they have Kevin Feige is the head of it. What's happening here with this is, so if you want my opinion, it's exciting for me and it's sad. And I'll tell you why. It's a little bit of both for me. I guess if you want to sum it up, it's kind of bittersweet. Because I told people from the beginning, I said as far as DC goes, burn it all to the ground and rebuild. Like just start completely over. And you can't do that if you are keeping people confused about what characters are what characters are remaining, and if they are remaining, how does that connect to the last universe that they had?
You can't do that.
Yeah, this. I think it's just going to be confusing for people if you're trying to start fresh and you have these people who are still connected with this incoherent universe they had before, and that's really sad because Henry Cavill, I thought, was a great Superman. I know some people are going to laugh at me like, no, he wasn't. No, he had bad scripts. He didn't have strong scripts. That whole thing was Superman, Superman v Batman v Superman, whatever. That's not that great. I thought Man of Steel was all right, but it could have been better. But Henry Cavill, as far as looking the role, as far as being a legit actor, I thought it was great, and it was just an opportunity that was just never. That was just never that never met the actor or the character. You know, just never, he never had a standard or never had the quality to actually make this character go further. And also just being in the middle of this universe which they have to go in and start over, man. It
sucks for the actors, but yeah.
They did great casting with this. The quality of the films, the quality of the scripts, it never met the standard of the great casting that they had. And that's sad because this man who, if you ask me, made a great Superman will never be able to achieve what could have been possible with the character that he portrayed. You know, listen, it's not like a regular layoff. I said this last time. It sucks because this man's going to be out, but it ain't like a layoffs at a job where he's going to be in the unemployment line. He's going to be fine. He's going to have plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
But they're talking about even keeping him within the Marvel, not the Marvel, but the DC universe. And I can kind of probably believe that because they're doing the same thing with another character. They're talking about Jason Momoa is not going to be back as Aquaman, but he's going to be playing Lobo.
Which motherfucker looked like Lobo in the first place.
Shit, he is Lobo.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you don't cast him, you stupid.
Right, for real. Like, that's the one it's like, all right, go ahead. I think they owe Ray Fisher. They throw him a bone, let him do something.
He gonna be, yeah.
Not Cyborg, but I'm saying something.
Shit.
And they ran him through the ringer.
Make him a janitor in a movie or something. You know, damn, give him something.
I'm just saying, because,
Ray Fisher,
He caught it bad.
He caught it very bad, man. You know, it's they treated him they dogged him out pretty bad. You know, maybe somebody could speak up for him. I know Jason Momoa had his side one time. Yeah, he's just some white makeup and red contacts away from being this character.
He already dresses like him too.
He sure does. So when I hear that they're going to do this, that means that they got to do some other things because they talk about they're being very careful about revealing certain things, man. And they're talking about how, well, maybe some of these characters will remain, maybe some of them won't. If you're doing this, if you're getting rid of Superman, like DC's flagship character, probably next to Batman, if you're getting rid of Superman or the Superman that we had before, then everybody need to go. This is a perfect opportunity. And this statement might make some people upset, but Patty Jenkins walked off the project for Wonder Woman. And I don't mean any disrespect to Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, but this is the perfect opportunity to recast that role.
All you need is to want it.
Didn't get all the critical praise like the first one did.
I love Gal Gadot, but that movie is horrible.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. I had read that Patty Jenkins walked off.
No.
Well, she walked off. Now, this is what I read, and it probably maybe it's not true, but I heard she walked off and said that because she had ideas for the story they didn't want to use. And she said, if you don't make what I want, then I'm out.
Walk.
And then they said, well, we're open to ideas, but just not the one you got. Right. So she walked away and sent one last email, sending one of the executives over at Warner Brothers an email that said, this is the definition of character arc. And kind of gave him a little smart ass mic drop and then walked off. That's what I heard.
I said, don't let the door hit you?
Yeah.
Well, because that last one she wrote that. That was her story. And it made no goddamn sense.
So this is crazy if all this stuff is going around. Everybody has all these different reports and whatnot. Another reason to just start over. Because we're not even getting straight answers on what's happening now.
Right. And it's a bunch of rumors and Kal-El, no. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm
just recast everybody, man.
Yeah, recast everyone.
Recast that crazy little about to flash it all up.
Yeah, and after
Mr.
you release that,
Paper.
I know you set up things. I know you set up Michael Keaton to come in and whatnot. I know you set up a lot of things, but if you brought this man in to change things, everything needs to be recast.
And I guarantee this is in the contract too.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, the last Wonder Woman movie was not that strong. You recasting one of your biggest characters. You have this man who says, I have a vision, let me do it. So now everything needs to go and needs to let this man do what he needs to do, because that's what they do at Marvel. They let Kevin Feige do what he needs to do. He has one vision, and it's paid off. So let somebody who's come in, and by the way, somebody who's had success with Marvel.
Right, and I bet you when James Gunn came in, I bet he didn't just go on like, well, if y'all let me do it. No, I'm sure he was like, look, if we're going to do this, because they were courting each other probably. Yeah. They probably went after him, but if I'm going to do this, you guys got to get out of my way.
Yeah.
Let me do it my way. Otherwise,
Yeah.
And I want to end the contract.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like when Warner Brothers, I saw Warner Brothers came into Henry Cavill said, you remember that shit we said to you back in October? You know, I mean, we'd love to, and we are the studio, but we gave him complete veto power. And that's how you do it, like they did with Feige.
Yeah, and this is what it needs to happen, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are sad about this, and I'm sad about
He
it
ain't
too.
eating ramen noodles, man.
No, he ain't. No, not at all. Him and Ben Affleck, I thought that they were great Batman. I thought he's a great Superman.
I thought Ben Affleck just got tired of doing it. I thought he didn't want to.
Well, I just thought he was good. I thought he looked the role.
Oh, sure.
I said, man, please, can we just get a really good Batman movie with him? But that never happened. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Clean house.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to do. It sucks that has to happen. But if you want something better, you got to let go of all these things, man.
Get Lex Luthor who's not on Adderall.
What's that?
Get Lex Luthor who's not on Adderall.
Yeah.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, who the is this?
Yeah.
Sticking gumberries in people's mouths and shit. I'm like, look, I don't know what you are, man. You better get you.
Sending people jars of piss and everything. Yeah.
What?
Oh, in the movie, yeah. Yeah. Also, I hate to say this because I'm not being ageist with this, but these guys are getting, they're getting older now. They're not old, but I mean, at this point, if you're going to reboot this, you're going to have to cast younger.
So
if you want to keep these people around for a while.
Sure.
And Ben Affleck just, he's done with it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, so this just needs to happen, man. I know people don't like change, and people hate it for these characters that they love, but hey, man, that's the way it is.
Yeah, people are. That's how it is.
Yeah. To me, I think it's good news. It's bittersweet, but it's good news.
I think it's great news.
Yeah, and if they can work out something where they can give this man something to do in the DC universe, then great. But I think James Gunn knows what he's doing, man, and that's at this moment right now, I trust that they gave this man this position for a reason, and if that's the case, not only do we need to trust him, but the studio needs to trust him. And so if he says Henry Cavill's not coming back as Superman, then I believe it's for a fine and damn good reason. But, that's just me. I've been saying burn this thing to the ground and start over ever since Zack Snyder was around.